Hey, call me Shape, and today I'm reacting to a video titled Young Women Are Furious They Were Fooled into Feminism. Let's get right into it.
This might be a little too real, but how do I tell my mother that even though I'm 20 years old, I've been working since I was 14, and I know I had to work. I've always had to work for the things that I want. I never got anything handed to me, but I'm 20 years old. I don't want to work anymore. I don't want to do that shit. I'm putting deodorant on because I'm sweating because I just walked up the stairs because I don't be doing any type of physical exercise. So, like, I just been laying in my house for like a week. I got fired from my job because I don't want to go. I don't want to show up. I'm yelling in silence because I can't yell. Because if I yell in my house, I get my ass break. So that's why I can't tell my mama that I don't want to work. Because you got to. You got to get up and go to work, girl. You're 20 years old. You got to go to work. You got to go to school. You got to do everything. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to do that anymore. And everybody I tell, they're like, just go apply for more. Shut up. I don't want to work anymore.
Hey, what's going on, good people? In this video, we're going to discuss how younger modern women are starting to really do a pushback campaign against the 1900s women liberation groups, which is something that they are realizing today. It is actually something that's making their lives harder. And we know a lot of the modern women today, they are not about that boss chick energy at all. So, you know, we definitely gonna get into it and break it down. But before we do, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, like the video, and drop a comment down below. Not here to waste your time. Let's get right into it.
I have a question for them old heads. Who the f told y'all to go fight for our rights to work? Then y'all want to tell us how men supposed to provide. Shut the f up. Y'all done went got up on that fucking stand and fought for us. I hate working. Nobody told y'all to do that. Y'all did too much to prove that y'all that girl. It didn't give that. Like, it doesn't give that. You see what we doing? It never gave that. It never gave that.
Come to the realization that I just don't want to work anymore. Like, it doesn't matter the job, the career path, the location. I just don't want to work anymore.
Whoever fought for women to get jobs, why? Why did we do that? I am so tired. I want to just put my feet up. Like, I am, oh my God.
Yes, ma'am. You can thank women's rights activist groups that started up in the 1900s. They were straight up played by feminists. But at the same time, they've been benefiting from it. But us men are going to sit back and watch this. But it does feel good to see the chickens come home to roost.
Can you support my lifestyle, your lifestyle, a family's lifestyle, and give me a better lifestyle than what I can support on my own?
But the thing is,
and do it on your own salary.
It's a piece of paper. It's bragging rights. It's bragging rights at the end of the day.
How many women has degrees and don't want to work?
Right.
That's the first thing.
So I feel like now that women have proven that we can work and be just as successful as men, I think we should go back to where women don't have to work, because I don't want to.
I don't want to work anymore.
Here's the funny part, right? So you wanted to become boss babes. You wanted female liberation. You wanted to be able to buy property, vote, all these things. Well, your ancestors did. And now it seems like the young women are unhappy with it, right? It's like, and it's funny because after the lockdowns, we all started working from home, and then some people realized they wanted to work for home, right? To just stay home and let home be the homework. Makes sense to me, you know? And by the way, if you're liking the video so far, make sure you like the video. Also, subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss a single video I'm dropping. I'm dropping mad heat right now. Let's get right back into it.
We live in a world where society has managed to brainwash women into thinking that they can now become men. Since they can have a higher income, provide for themselves, pay their own bills, buy their own flowers, they've become delusional enough to think that they can become men, or that they are men. To the point that they show no respect to men whatsoever. They're out there being promiscuous, anything for the mullah. They are so busy trying to match a man's masculinity that they are unable to stay in their femininity. Make it make sense.
That's right, my Haitian sister. These fake woke women rights groups were some of the biggest scammers of all time. They pulled the ultimate con on these women. They literally convinced a generation of women that getting a good husband, raising a family is pretty much like freaking slavery or something. And all this was done under the cloak of empowering women.
And just to let you know, we don't need y'all. We want y'all, but we don't need y'all.
You know you can't afford to go out, right? You know you can't afford to buy any designer clothes. You know you cannot afford to go to anything but great clubs. You know you cannot afford to go out to eat at all, right? To be very clear, not a single time.
I'm speechless.
Do you know you cannot afford that, though?
I get my lot. I feel like it saves me so much time, though, so I can work on my business.
Work on your How many hours a day are you working?
It depends. And now
Average.
I'm doing more things now.
Give me average.
An average?
How many days, or hours a day are you working?
5.
Then you don't have time. That's stupid. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I'm sorry, I'm digging into you, but that's dumb.
It's girl math. Of course she thought she's working hard. Of course it saves her time. Listen, I get it. Women, you guys get flooded very easily. You know, you get emotionally distraught, you're stressed, you don't want to do no more work, you want to just go and lay down. This is why a lot of women choose S work. They choose S work because S work for them is enjoyable. It's easy, it's work, but they enjoy it while they're doing it. Men, the same way that OF model does S work, it's the same way we do our work. I love my work. I enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy it. And so for me, I'm looking to work more. I know, as crazy as it sounds, I know, but men, we like our work. You know, we like building things. We like keeping society together. We enjoy it. We get up and we find meaning in it. We find purpose in it, and it's what we want to do. And it's funny, you guys are trying to be men, and you don't feel the same way about work. You're actually, compared to men, you're lazy, and that's fine. I accept that. But you know what we need you to do is, if you want to be part of our team, where you could stay at home as a wife or as a girl or whatever it is, you got to get on our program. That means you got to take us out on dates. I'm tired of women wanting us to court them just to give them an easy life. And then you give me a hard life. How that make sense? Why am I going to work hard and provide for you if you're just going to be difficult, argumentative, and try to withhold S? Okay, I'll let you think about that. We'll continue watching the video.
And you need to know that's dumb. That's why I'm being rough. 5 hours a day? Oh, poor me. I'm working 5 hours a day and I can't cook. What do you mean it saves you time?
To all the people who are like, she doesn't want to work, she wants to marry rich and like have a fantastic life. Oh my god, she must be so lazy. She must like not be very bright. Like she's just not very capable, you know? Let me tell you, I went to Berkeley. And I got my master's at USC. I'm extremely, extremely overeducated. And you know what I did with that overly educated brain of mine? I figured out the smartest thing I could do. The most efficient usage of my time, my energy, my resources for the most optimal path. I use that big, juicy brain of mine. This brain that has been used in an advertising career, a career in tech, international business consulting. I've done it all. I've worked with Heineken. I've worked for Samsung. I've worked for Unilever. I've done things for H&M. And, you know, I finally used this big, extremely competent brain, and I really figured it out. And the smartest thing that a woman can do is marry rich, so she doesn't have to work. Sis, we simply just don't make as much, and we simply don't have the testosterone, so we burn out way, way faster, and everything takes a much more intense toll on us. So ladies, honestly, while you still have your youth, your looks, your energy, the best ROI for you is to marry a provider. Is to date high-value men. Let them go to work for you.
Your job is to enjoy your life. You have so many creative passions. You have so many hobbies. You have so many things you want to be doing, so many things you need to buy. You don't have time for a job. At least not a 9-to-5 job, slaving behind a desk. Not for us, sis.
And that makes me think too, at what point in history technically was women not allowed to work? Maybe we can get a history teacher down in the comments below to let us know. But yeah, was there ever a actual law on books that...
I think they did housework. I think that's what women did. Women did housework. You know, this is a cute little Asian woman. Shout out to the Asian woman. And I think she's smart. I think she makes a great point. You know, instead of buying the dream that America sold you, this one-size-fits-all dream that we're all going to go to college, we're all going to get degrees, we're all going to get office jobs and get the corner office and retire and get pension and benefits and Social Security and buy a house and white picket fence. Wait a minute. When do you buy the house? You're supposed to start a family. When are you going to start a family? You're working. You're busy. You're getting promotions. You can't do it. You can't do both. You can't do it all. And so all the effort it takes you to get a degree, you need to take that same effort and take it to get to a husband, right? Become fit. Learn how to follow a good leader, you know. Be presentable. Dress well. Women, I think women can still be smart. You know, educate yourself. Things you should educate yourself about: health, nutrition. One of the things that people, for some reason, have decided to outsource to, you know, the angels of society that determines what should be the right thing you eat and what should be the right thing you do and the recommended daily value and all this stuff like that. People have not taken time to investigate what we know about food. And that's why most people eat a diet that leads us to be number 42 in life expectancy in the world. The standard American diet, the SAD diet. So if a girl studies nutrition, I'll be impressed, right? And that'll be fun. Then she could use that nutrition knowledge to cook a healthy meal. Maybe more women should go to cooking school, learn how to cook. There should be a cleaning school. I know there's a finishing school, so you can learn how to use your forks and knives. But it should be a cleaning school so you can learn how to clean forks and knives. I'm just saying. That's my tidbit. So I think it'd be a lot better if women would try to take the same energy and effort they put to getting a job, getting a career, going to school, that same amount of effort and put into getting to a successful, wealthy man. And you'll see a huge tidal wave change, you know. I think you'll see women who are preserving their chastity till marriage. I think you'll see women who are a lot more friendly, feminine, a lot more healthy. Because a lot of things I'm telling you about nutrition, health, it's not that complicated. All you got to do is just read. But most people don't read, you know, and so this is why, you know, and I tell people you do whatever you want with this information. I always bring it up every other video. So I tell people veganism or a low-fat vegan diet is the healthiest diet. Just do your research. Just search it. I know you don't believe it. But if you're smart enough, hear the argument. You know, understand it, because it makes no sense that a zookeeper knows how to feed a zoo animal, but you don't know how to feed yourself. Makes no sense. Anyway, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Channel's blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you over there.